Hello, how are you guys? Hello, nice to see everybody. Oh my goodness. Hello, let me say a really quick hello, excuse me, to everyone. Debbie, nice to see you. Jane, Abby, always nice to see you, honey. Ard, nice to see you as well. Marnie, Joanna, K-Star, Mr. Ranger, Rita, Lucia, Tig, Sarge, Sky Fieri, aka Martella, Decula, Mr. Fizzy, how's it going, bro? Nice to see you as well. Greg, hi. Jerry, hi, Jerry. How are you today? Giant Stonehead. Great point, Giant. Giant says, big channels always make mistakes because they're not there as things develop and things are hard to parse together. It happened when Turkey Tom covered Cyrax. Excellent point, my friend. Excellent point. We see it every time there's like a bigger YouTuber who covers one of the girls, right? A lot of us watch, right, just to see, what they're talking about and what if we can learn anything. And I always find, I don't know about you guys, but I always feel like they don't really teach me anything new. I always know what they're going to say. But it's interesting to see what they get wrong, what they get right, and what they kind of focus on, like what the stream is actually focused on. So I thought it'd be fun to watch that today. There's someone named Interesting Stuff from Around the World. And I'll show you their channel right here, guys. That's kind of the focus today. This is their channel, Interesting Stuff from Around the World. They've got 137,000 subscribers. As you can see here, they've got... There's Cyrax there. There's Chris Chan, people that you might recognize on there. So, and if you look and you scroll down some of their newest videos, this is what we're going to watch today. It's this one. It's the rise and meltdown of Foodie Beauty. So far, it's got 38,000 views on it. We're going to watch that today. And there also is one about Peetz. And this one is called The Untold Story of Peetz, YouTube's most tragic side character, lol cow documentary. So they have the same amount of views, 38,000 views on each one, and that one came out a day later. So I linked the description down below, with the channel down below in the description. So if you want to check this channel out, please do. Show them some love, check out their content. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to get into it. So we're going to watch this one. Hey, Cowboy Drop, nice to see you. Hi, guys, just coming in. I haven't watched this yet. Contrary to though it looks like I have not. I wanted to say this to watch with you guys. So without further ado, let's watch this together. I am very excited. I've got it sped up to 1.25, but it should be good. All right, let's go.
How does someone go from a softly spoken, aspiring beauty guru to one of the internet's most infamous lolcows? Foodie Beauty's story is a descent into rage-filled live streams.
We have to give like Cuba Rage just a little bit of a. I mean, we didn't realize how good we had it during Cuba Rage. The moment just passed us by because it was so crazy, and no matter who you watched it through, right? No matter if it was whatever channel you watched it through, if you raw dogged it, whatever, it was a moment.
Toxic public relationships, bizarre behavior with cats, and even becoming a fugitive in the Middle East. All broadcast in real time to thousands of viewers. This isn't just drama, it's a cautionary tale about internet fame, food addiction, and deep self-destruction. Today we're asking, where did it all go wrong? We'll trace the key decisions that... This isn't just drama, it's a cautionary tale about internet fame, food addiction...
Okay, so this is when she shaved... Let me turn the captions off for a second. This is when she shaved her head back at the villa, right? 3 years ago or so, give or take. And this is when it was growing out. Now, this is the perfect shot. Now that we know what she looks like now, what do you think? Was it better then? Or is it better now? Even back then, she was a little tiny baby bird with the little tufts of hair.
In deep self-destruction. Today we're asking, where did it all go wrong? We'll trace the key decisions that turned her into a...
Somebody wanted the lakma. I forget who it is. Darn it. I forget who it is. This is close enough.
Spectacle, dig into the disturbing details of her private life, and meet the equally chaotic cast of characters orbiting her. This is the tragic, twisted story of Foodie Beauty.
This is going to be so good, you guys. I'm so excited for this. All right.
You disgusting, depraved human being. Man, I'm done. I'm done.
Interesting. Chantal Olive Marie Chirault was born on the 28th of March 1984 to a teenage mother and alcoholic absent father. Her mum...
Oh, listen. Ooh, we're starting out from the beginning. Ooh, now listen, these are all photos that Chantal herself has put on the internet. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen all of these photos already.
Struggled to raise her on welfare, and she would spend a lot of her time with her grandmother. These seem to be her fondest and clearest memories from her childhood. Strangely, nearly all of these recollections revolve around food, with her finding comfort in the details of her grandmother's menu instead of the person doing the cooking. She was,
hey, pink and purple. Guys.
Unsurprisingly, a greedy child who continuously asked for more and more food until her grandmother shouted at her to stop. Even at this tender age, the pattern was set. Food equaled happiness. Gluttony was love, and calories could be used to fill the void. Her father not being around appears to have had a big impact on her young mind, so she went to see a child psychologist and was given depression medication. Chantal states that she has 2 brothers on her dad's side that she has never met. Still in her childhood,
That does make me a little sad. I'm not gonna lie, that does make me a little sad that she's 2 siblings she's never met. That's a little sad.
Claims that something happened to her while she was at school that was so horrible there.
If you guys like this, we can watch the Peetz one tomorrow. If she doesn't come back, whenever she doesn't come back, we could watch the next one to fill the void when she's not here.
Made her hate humanity, but she has never told anyone what this was, as it's too painful. At the age of 15, she started dating a 21-year-old man and lost her virginity to him.
Okay, can I just pause that right there? If that is true, we don't know if it's 100% true. We've heard stories, we've heard rumors. Chantal has told us stories, but we don't know if it's actually true or not. If that is true, I just want to state this. 15-year-old Chantal was not at fault. That man is a rapist. If this is true, I just want to say 15-year-old Chantal is not at fault. I think we could all agree. And that man's a pig, rapist. He should be in jail. But anyway, I just wanted to state my distaste with that. So,
from liking underage girls, this man was also abusive and alcoholic and had a pregnant girlfriend at the time. So he wasn't the best catch, but this didn't stop his girlfriend from confronting Chantal while she was at school and threatening her with violence if she didn't leave her boyfriend alone.
Like, where was your mom? Shmee, what the fuck? Sorry, but what the fuck?
Chantal didn't leave her boyfriend alone and continued sleeping with him until...
So that's her sister in the middle there. That's her little sister, and that's her mom. That's Chantal, in case anyone doesn't know.
Her mother and stepfather found out, forbidding her from seeing him anymore, so she pretended to
Scar, you're back at the... I love how we're your DMV buddies. Good luck at the DMV. It's so nice to see you, sweetheart. Everyone say hi to Scar.
Overdose on pills and was rushed to hospital, forbidding her from seeing him anymore, so she pretended to overdose on pills and was rushed to hospital, where she was given a charcoal solution. As Chantal had not actually taken any pills, she was worried that this charcoal solution would negatively affect her health, so she actually took some pills for it to counteract. A short time later,
I don't know how... That whole story when she's saying that she took the pills, again, trigger warning, she took the pills at the hospital because she was worried because she didn't take them. How did she get her hands on them in the hospital? I don't know. That whole story to me is a little suspicious, I'm going to say. Whether you agree with it or not, whether you think it's true, I don't know. But to me, it just seems kind of like a made up story. But again, I could be wrong.
Confessed to the doctor and was held in a ward for a few days. While in hospital, she struck up a friendship with a young girl in the next bed who had an eating disorder. Due to this eating disorder, the staff would give this young girl more food to help her gain weight, so Chantal, seeing her opportunity, would convince her new friend to actually start giving her the extra food.
Again, these are stories that Chantal herself has told us. No one's gone to these friends and found these women. No, Chantal has told these stories.
After stuffing her face at hospital, she returned home but was quickly kicked out as she refused to stop seeing the 21-year-old man. So she moved into a group home for troubled teenagers, which made things go from bad to worse, as now she was exposed to a world of drugs and underage fornication.
Listen, underage fornication, again, with the whole thing, that's... I don't like that. That's a little fucking yucky to say it like that, but whatever. Yeah, look at Chantal back then. She had potential. I think even before she started YouTube, I think she might have had some potential to like get her life together. But YouTube, I think for her was just, but look at her before She is what she is today.
Now lost in the dysfunctional haze of teenage misfits, she
Are we sure this is her? Every time I see this photo anywhere in any documentary, are we sure this is her? It doesn't look like her. Ooh, Epicac. Oh God, that is her? Okay. It just doesn't, it looks like Shani to me, isn't it? Anyway.
embraced this new lifestyle, sleeping around and taking whatever drugs she could get her hands on. One of the more notable stories from this time was when she went to a bar and ended up taking a guy home with no fingers. At this stage, she was still at high school and he was about 10 years older than her. Luckily, Mr. No Fingers was so drunk that he passed out before doing the dirty deed. But they did fall asleep in the same bed, and in the middle of the night, he cuddled up to her and started crying for his mummy. She then met a man named Big G who had learning disabilities.
Oh, Big G. This is deep lore. Big G. Oh, remember the stories she used to tell about that guy? Hey, Stephanie. Hey, guys.
Big G liked her, so she started to manipulate him for free food.
That's Shannon. Everyone talks about her friend Shannon, who is friends with French Fried Girl now, or whatever they used to be, whatever the hell. This is her friend Shannon when they were younger. Okay, this is Shannon.
In drugs, but would always hold out on giving him what he wanted. The 21-year-old guy that she was still seeing found out about this and got jealous, so found Big G and punched him in the face. Chantel, feeling remorse for what she had done to Big G, slept with him as a way of saying sorry, but she didn't enjoy the experience as Big G didn't have a big D. She was a lost young lady, desperate to fit in, willing to do anything for acceptance. One time, her friends dared her to flash her breasts at an old man, and to sweeten the deal, they offered her an ice cream bar, so she eagerly gave the old bloke an eyeful and greedily consumed her sugary prize.
Feudalism, if the story is true, it started at a young age.
She then started to date a 38-year-old man alongside the 21-year-old. This was all still while she was at high school.
Again, she's underage. 38. Where is that man? Chantal, you should get... Oh, now it's probably too late, which is disgusting anyway, but these people.
It's a little unclear when these relationships ended, but I think it was sometime shortly after she graduated. She was now young, free, single, and ready to mingle, so she made the most of this by sleeping with a homeless man that she met walking home from a bar.
So, my homeless lover, as I'm walking home, I see this guy.
Oh, thank you, Hound.
He wasn't too scruffy looking, but he was kind of scruffy, you know? So, we started talking, and I was just like, I was attracted to him, you know? And I think he just, I don't know, he just really wanted some or something, you know? So, like, let's go sit on the rock and, have a cigarette. You know?
Can I just say, I don't believe this story ever happened. It's just, no.
My cigarettes, but
No.
whatever. He was homeless, give him a break. Got to find out he was homeless, and he told me a bit about himself. He said he was staying on, got kicked out of his dad. His dad was an abusive asshole. So he's been couch surfing, but his girlfriend was like, you can't stay here, So there he was, in between places. So he was gonna just wander.
How's he gonna shower? He's homeless. I mean, this is her story, like on a rock. Oh my God. Hey, Honig, I don't believe this.
Around and sleep on a park bench, I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
Ascending.
I didn't really care. I was just like, give me that D.
She would get tested for HIV after this, but thankfully be fine. In her younger years, Chantel could never seem to settle on an identity, switching from goth to 80s reject to any other subculture that could maybe offer her kinship. But these were always fleeting, so her relationship...
Oh God, the fat fish photos, you guys. Take me back. Take me back to these days.
Relationships with men became her surrogate personality, and she started to sleep with guys in exchange for fast food. She was also an early adopter of internet dating, and
not even for dinner, not even like a nice meal, or even like a buffet. No, she wants fast food for the putang.
Once arranged a threesome with a couple that she had met online. Sadly, she didn't give them accurate information about her weight or looks, so when
again, that's her little sister and that's her mom.
She turned up at their home ready for fun. The couple suddenly lost their lust for the idea, but did kindly make up a bed for her to sleep in alone until the morning. In the middle of the night, Chantel started to feel sick, so she ran to the bathroom, then got on all fours with her head over the toilet, ready to be sick. Unfortunately, upon releasing, explosive diarrhea came out of one end and projectile vomit came out of the other.
So, they were the girlfriend was just kind of like, from the get-go, the girlfriend, I don't know what her problem was. If she either wasn't attracted to me, or she didn't like me, and she was jealous. You know what I mean? Because she would...
Of course, it's either one or the other. She either doesn't like you or she's just jealous. Listen, if your mind has to constantly go to someone doesn't like me, they must be jealous, girl. No.
The whole night she was like looking at me like she didn't pay attention to me. She would just give me dirty looks. And then the guy was like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Sorry, we're just really tired, you know.
If this is true, take the fucking hint. Are you kidding me? I would rather light myself on fire in Minecraft than stay somewhere I was not welcome. I would never do that.
Like, okay. So he's like, here, I'll set you up your own little space. Like, he was nice. And I remember trying to sleep and looking out the window, and everything was spinning. Like, it was just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. Oh my God. So I ran like through the little hall. And it was a small bathroom apartment. So their bedroom was right there beside the bathroom. I'm like,
if you're eating, please stop for the next 30 seconds.
They're going to hear everything. They find the bathroom. So it comes out both ends. And I had a skirt on. And a G-string. The barf goes projectile all over the wall. The poop goes all over their floor. No towels, no paper towel anywhere in the bathroom. No toilet paper. So at this point, I was like panicking, but they didn't wake up. They were still sleeping somehow. I didn't hear any movement.
I mean,
I didn't know what to do.
I bet it was a pleasant little surprise for the...
Wait, what do you say to this story? How do you expect the internet to react to this story?
couple to wake up to an abstract art piece being splattered all over their tiles. After painting the town brown, Chantal knew that she needed to make some changes in her life. She needed to find a good man to settle down with, and luckily she knew just the guy.
Oh, Peetz. Oh no. Oh no.
Katie Marie, just off. Go. You know, Katie Marie, one more comment and I'm just blocking you, okay? Last chance. Like one chance here. Shut the fuck up, or I'm just gonna straight up blocking you. Because you're getting on my nerves. You have nothing worthwhile to say.
If you've never seen Peetz have a rage, Peetz it doesn't happen very often, but when he used to rage, you can get a really, really crazy one out of him.
So shut the fuck up, or I shut you up. Yeah, fuck you, Katie Marie. Just fuck off. Just go the fuck away. Stay off my fucking channel. Never come back. You're a fucking idiot.
Fucking Katie Marie.
You're an asshole. You're a prick who's just trying to piss me off. So just fuck off, you stupid fucking troll. Stop it. Like, just all you trolls, just fuck off. Christ. Fuck you, Herbie. Go fuck yourself, you ass.
Fucking Herbie.
How fucking dare you? How the fuck dare you? Fuck you, Internet T.
James Lucas, otherwise known as Peetz, is an interesting man in his own right.
Oh, God. When they used to, you couldn't even tell these two apart. You couldn't even tell these two apart. They look like cloth dolls you would find at the craft store. You get two in a pack. You could make little doll clothes and model them. They look exactly the same. Oh, they were doing each other's makeup.
So much so that I'll be releasing a dedicated video on him in the next week, as he is a living, breathing museum piece of modern...
Is that DC? Wait, why does that look like DC Media Girl? Rest in peace. Is that supposed to be DC?
Male failure, but for today we're only examining him through the lens of the Foodie Beauty cinematic universe. The couple first met one another in high school, having
Mother and child
been shared in English class where they became friends. Then they both got a job at the same call centre. With Chantal now looking to settle down, he was the perfect option. A submissive lost
Hey, duck off. Nice to see you, little runner.
soul desperate for female attention, who would happily graft himself onto any woman willing to acknowledge his existence. Winning the lottery of low expectations, the pair started a relationship and moved in with each other. A happy couple sharing their lives with their best friend and soulmate.
Brother and sister. Oh, God, that photo. Oh, remember when she used to go in, like, when she had the 4K resolution on YouTube, and it was so good. She looked like a tiny little face in a huge egg. It's so good. Oh, wait. Oh, God, that's diabolical. Jesus Christ, look at this. I'm glad you like this, Jane. This is a great one. This is great. Look at that face. Oh, goodness.
You look like a witch.
I apologize to all your pets who might be reacting if you're watching this on TV. Sorry. Give them an extra treat for me, please.
Hold on. I'll cut this out.
Please go like this video on this.
During this time period, Chantel started to gain more and more.
Listen, can I just say, you might hate me. Please don't unsubscribe from me. She looks really pretty in this one. Don't unsubscribe from me, please. I'm going to give it where it's due. She looks, I don't know if it's the filters, if it's the lighting, if it's the, this is her real hair. She looks really pretty here. Okay.
Weight due to both of them not really knowing how to cook, but loving to eat, so they gorged on fast food a lot. As time went by, Foodie Beauty wanted more than James.
Even then, she could have turned it around. I feel like, you know, she had some hope. Time to visit the eye. Sorry, Joanna. Please don't hate me, Joe.
Could give her, so she started to have an affair with a man named Paul, who then went on to sleep with one of Chantel's friends. Peetz knew about the affair with Paul, but was okay with this in the same way that a tree accepts an axe because at least someone is touching it. This would be a trend that would come to define their relationship in the future. After a 7-year relationship, Peetz and Foodie got engaged, but sadly she started to cheat on him with a Rwandan man that she met in a nightclub. Then a guy from Senegal named...
Oh. Can we give some love for Bibi? Ah, man. She wasn't pretty. She was just as presentable. Okay, I'll give you that.
Bibi, who she met online. After meeting Bibi, she fell in love with him and the pair started to share passionate nights in hotels while James was at home playing video games and writing graphic stories involving incest. Peetz had been...
Oh, yeah. Okay, again, if you want to watch the Peetz documentary, I haven't watched that, but some people have, and they say it's really graphic. Peetz used to write some crazy... sexually explicit literature, if you want to call it that. So if you watch the Peetz documentary, you're really in for it. So yeah.
Blissfully living the dream, but Chantel would grow increasingly frustrated that she couldn't take her new love home, so broke things off with Peetz and told him all about her love affair with Bibi, which obviously was devastating news. But Peetz is not the kind of man to take no for an answer, so he pleaded with her to stay, offering her a deal. She could sleep with whoever she wanted, whenever she wanted, as long as she stayed with him and they continued to live together. You see, Peetz is a nice guy, the kind of nice guy that wears a fedora and rages at people on the internet all the time.
Unlimited, I'm going to block you again. Before I do, I'll answer your question.
Yeah, if the next day she's quiet, we'll watch the Peetz one if you guys want to. I'll save that for that day.
Answer before you... Unlimited, I'm going to block you again. Before I do, I'll answer your question. Answer before you spammy piece of... The rumors are both unlimited. God! Christ!
Chantel correctly rejected this cucktastic offer, so now James was alone and would spend the coming years pining after the love that he could have had. But don't worry, Peetz fans, he will keep popping up in the story over and over and over again. So Chantel had a fresh start with a new man and would now embark on a path that came to define her life forever.
Foodie Beauty.
Chantel and Bibi were now living together.
I just say Bibi. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
He was working as a security guard while she had a job in healthcare, but sadly this job wouldn't last very long.
There it is. There is the infamous Mafe mukbang where we saw Bibi really interact with her, and man, that guy rolled his eyes the entire time. He wanted to be any the fuck where else but there. It was so great.
She would take a lot of time off sick and eventually get a payout for her to leave the job. She became a lady of leisure with much free time on her hands, so in 2016 she started to upload to YouTube. Her channel, Foodie Beauty, was mostly her talking about beauty products at the beginning, makeup tutorials and reviews, all
Either he grew to not like her, because she said they were fine in the beginning, but you could see at whatever point she brought him into YouTube, he was not down to clown. Like he was just, I think he was over her, and it just showed. Like all the guys that she ever brings on camera, with the exception of Peetz, they don't ever want to be on camera with her. Sad.
Lived in a quiet, understated manner. Chantel came across as a nice, kind person who was a little shy but likeable. Intertwined with her makeup talk, she would share little tidbits about herself, like she is allergic to cats but also owns a cat, or that she can speak fluent French, although as far as I can tell, no one has ever actually heard her do this. These injections of her personal life made her more relatable, a real person living a real life, something that felt authentic in the fake world of the internet. So she started to get a small following, but sadly beauty YouTube was already a very overcrowded market full of outlandish characters that grabbed attention. Plus,
if she had stayed with just the beauty portion of it, do I think she would have been a train wreck? Absolutely. I think that would have come out either way. But I think the mukbang community really got inside of her head. I think that for her, that was like, whew.
Chantel wasn't very good at applying makeup and didn't have the look that most women aspire.
She might have tried harder with her appearance if she had done more makeup driven content, is what I mean, I guess.
To. So she was stuck with a small but loyal fan base. She had been telling these faithful supporters how she had been trying to lose weight for some time but was finding it difficult to stay on her slimming efforts. So they gave her words of encouragement. They were all on the same team and wanted her to succeed. Then, in what seemed like an act of betrayal, she started to upload a new type of content, mukbangs. These are videos where people stuff their faces with large amounts of takeaway food for the enjoyment of the viewer. Her first video in this vein was her eating a giant lasagna and a cheeseburger. This video was a huge hit for her and eclipsed anything else that she had done up until this point. So her YouTube path was set and she would happily waddle down it.
Sorry, I'm in a zone right now. So good. So friggin' good. I don't know about you guys, but I love hot sauce. Like love. Look at this. Yes, girl.
Listen, knowing what we know now, this is so dark. This seemed lighthearted and haha, this is easy, fun content. They don't have to do much. It's lazy. Now it just seems so much darker. Yeah.
But I literally cannot eat another bite of this. Like I can't. Oh, okay.
The beauty side of her channel had been replaced with the foodie, which she ravenously indulged, eating more and more food as she got more and more views. The personal stories that she told also grew more and more outrageous, making her videos a grotesque spectacle of gluttony and lust, something that her new audience reveled in but her old supporters found confusing as she was meant to be on a weight loss journey. Chantel would address this and claim that when she was not doing mukbangs, she was eating healthy food off fasting and regularly doing workout routines, so the slimming effort was still on track. Unfortunately, there was a glaring problem with these claims.
Yeah, she does have naturally good eyebrows. They're arched. Yeah, I'll give her that, even though she's like probably picking them out. But
she was doing mukbangs every day, so it was hard to know when she could actually fast or exercise. In the end, all that mattered was that she was now getting hundreds of thousands of views on her videos, so the original fans' voices were drowned out by all of the new people that loved her excessive eating. The explicit nature of a lot of
those drinks, if you ever have had one of those drinks are massive. We used to get one in high school. They're gigantic from Dunkin'. If you don't have a Dunkin' around where you live, or you don't have one in your town, whatever, they're huge. That is easily, I'll tell you right now, easily 1,000 calories. Easy. That is more sugar than you should have in a week. And this girl is...
Her stories also attracted people known as feeders who get gratification by encouraging their partners to overeat and gain weight. So she started to get comments telling her how beautiful she is and that she should eat more. Foodie was likable in her own way, so she soon gathered a community.
God, look at how she used to move back then.
That enjoyed her videos for a variety of reasons.
I love the fact that you can see her little butt crack.
Most being supportive and happy to join her on a YouTube adventure. Chantel was always very open with her audience, ready to tell.
She'll make it clap, clap. I know you're singing it in your head when you see this clip. You are.
Embarrassing stories about her past, like friends sitting around a dinner table, carefree, never for 1 second thinking that one day some low-life, faceless YouTube documentary maker with nothing better to do would use these stories to make a video about her rise and fall. These were her glory days, adoring fans, skyrocketing views, a growing channel, no rise and fall documentaries made about her, a loving relationship, and all the junk food.
Oh, look at how happy and free she was, just rolling down that hill. Kate Bush style.
No rise and fall documentary is made about her, a loving relationship, and all the junk food she could eat. Adoration and disgust braided together like the cheese pull on her pizza. But Foodie Beauty knew that this couldn't last. Building a career on such an unhealthy lifestyle would never end well, so she started to branch out to other kinds of content, but inevitably her views would drop, so she made a video titled Subscriber Q&A, answering all your questions. In this video, she let her loyal supporters know that the mukbang videos would need to stop, so that she could focus on her health. This was a rare moment of good decision making by Chantel, but sadly just 2 days later she started to backtrack on this and state that fast food will still play a part in her channel, but just
God, whoever introduced her to fast food is the person to blame, to be honest. Like,
as a treat, every now and again. Spoiler alert, fast food played a big part in her channel. Her boyfriend Bibi would appear in some of her videos, but it was clear that he was uncomfortable being on camera and wasn't very interested in the world of internet stardom, so would only make the odd cameo here and there. Foodie Beauty
blame Frank. Fucking Frank.
She was torn between wanting to get healthy and also wanting to eat lots of takeaways, so she would flip-flop between mukbanging low-calorie food and high-calorie takeouts. She then started to try all kinds of strange diets like just eating potatoes or drinking fruit juice, and even attended Eaters
Tig, take care of yourself over there.
Anonymous in an attempt to drop some weight. She seemed to be truly trying to achieve her weight loss goals and even set up a dedicated YouTube channel to track her slimming progress. But this got a lot of pushback from fans that pointed out that she was still doing mukbangs, so exercising on one channel then eating over 5,000 calories on another didn't make much sense. Her unorthodox weight loss style had attracted trolls, which wasn't helped by the fact that she would regularly bring them up in her videos.
Can I just say, thinking of all the diets she has tried to like pretend she's been on, all these crazy diets and the fads and everything, she's just never actually done the one thing she needed to do: eat less, move more. Calories in, calories out. It's like the tried and true, unless there's like something else going on. But like, for the most part, that's going to work for a lot of people, right? It would have worked for her. The one thing.
Tensions with her real supporters were also starting to rise, so she made a video to address the growing schism between her fans that wanted to help her lose weight and her fans that wanted to see her eat as much as possible. She then
cookies, give me cookies.
Announced that she would be shutting down her weight loss channel in order to focus on doing mukbangs.
My other channel, I'm shutting it down. I am too busy to deal with, all these experts in, in diet, and then these people who are like, well, you wouldn't get hate if you wouldn't tell people that you're losing weight or you're vegan. You know what? You're right. So I'm not going to. I saw Amber Lynn Reed's video of her no more weight loss journey, and I understand why. Because it's sickening. It's sickening. No matter what you do, people think you're eating bad. You eat a fucking piece of fruit, and people think that you're like,
Hey, 31. Good morning.
Like, no, I can't handle that. People need to worry about themselves. This is a mukbang channel, so if you can't handle watching someone big eat something, go watch a skinny eat a salad, okay?
She was pushing away any real fans that wanted to help her achieve a healthy lifestyle. Constructive criticism was being met with anger and genuine concern dismissed, but she was getting more and more haters paying attention to her half-hearted attempts at losing weight. This combination led her to start resenting her audience and express this more and more in her videos.
Look at the filth. Just look at the filth. Hey, Billy, nice to see you, honey. Hi, guys, coming in. Look at the filth. Imagine. And she had pets in that situation, and people want to say she didn't abuse animals. That is a dangerous situation for an animal, especially an elderly cat, but we're not going to go there.
Which in turn led to more and more of her viewers feeling betrayed and becoming trolls. Chantel was in a negative spiral downwards, which climaxed when she admitted to binge eating off camera, making any exercise and healthy eating pointless. This video was bombarded with dislikes. I'm guessing a lot of these were from feeders that didn't get to watch her eat. Chantel was at her wit's end, so decided to stop talking about losing weight and just focus on what was important in life: stuffing her face with junk food while filming it for the world to see. The story then takes a sad
BBJ
turn when she was diagnosed
by 31
with ovarian cysts, something that could affect her fertility in the future. This was a real wake-up call and something that she desperately needed to pay attention to.
And for bonus points, how did she try to get rid of her cysts? Does anyone remember? Joanna, I know you know. Hey, Mac, nice to see you. This is actually a documentary by a channel called Interesting Stuff from Around the World. I have it linked in my description if you want to go check them out. Nice to see you.
So she actually buckled down this time
Grapes. It was the grape. It was the grapes, wasn't it? It was the grapes. She actually told the doctor she wanted to cure her cysts with a grape diet.
And started another weight loss journey, but this time for real. Rice, beans and vegetables were all on the menu. She had a set diet and started to go to the gym determined to lose weight. A few weeks later, she then posted a video glorifying her food addiction by eating a giant pizza and
She even has it as a title, Food Addiction.
cake. She then weighed herself, and after all of the healthy eating and exercise at the gym, she had actually put on weight. It turns out that she would eat snacks.
Remember George? Oh God. And she walked around the hot yoga room. Oh, he walked her like a pony at the fair.
Before going to the gym, then forget to exercise and go home and eat fast food. She had been lying to her viewers about binge eating again, but this time she had also been getting sympathy from them due to her ovarian cysts. So any goodwill that they still had towards her had disappeared quicker than a slice of cake at one of Chantel's gym sessions. Foodie Beauty was left with her.
Yes. Okay. If you've never seen the eating pyramid, here it is. Here it is, my friends, my lovely friends. Hi, Debbie Myers. How are you, sweetheart? This is the eating pyramid. Why do we call it that? Look at the pyramid. Look at from the top. Look at the third row down. Do you see how she spells eating? E-A-I-T-I-N-G. It's the best. It is the best. It is the best English major.
Trolls, feeders, and gigantic plates of food for company. But in the end, Foodie Beauty sat alone at a table built for one, ringed by empty takeaway boxes and the cold blue glow of a camera that no longer knew who it was filming. Only that it must never, ever stop.
Her brain is deep fried, I'll give you that. No abstinence.
Most of her true fans had now left as it had become clear that she was never going to change her ways. The struggle to free herself from restraints had become her very shackles, and she had an army of detractors who tuned in to enjoy the car crash of her life. Her infamy had grown over time due to a
Oh God, here we go.
large Kiwi Farms thread that logged her trials and tribulations, plus a dedicated group of people making videos about her.
Please don't go to that website. It is a garbage trash website. Thank you.
And other mukbangers, so she was now firmly cemented as an internet lolcow.
So I thought I would just do a video for you guys because I'm eating my.
Mercurio, thank you for the super chat, honey. I appreciate it. Mercurio says this guy is funny as shit. Hell yeah, he's funny. I think I've seen him before this channel, but I just because he does so many different topics, so I don't really pay attention to who it was. Yeah, definitely go check this guy out. He's linked down below. Poll. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mercurio. I will do the poll now. Thank you so much. 31. I love my mods. Okay. This is a split one, guys. This is a split one. Okay. 20% tied Cuba Rage and CPAP Rescue as their favorite foodie moment. 23% says the lolcow live embarrassment. That one's really good. And then 37%, you guys edged out. No pun intended. Scatgate. I gave my cats away for you. Thank you guys for voting. I appreciate you. Hi, Greenie. How are you, sweetheart? Nice to see you. All right, guys, let's get back into it. Here's the lobster mac and cheese.
Cheat day.
We got to tap that back.
Her and other mukbangers, so she was now firmly cemented as an internet lolcow.
So I thought I would just do a video for you guys because I'm eating my cheat day.
Now you can imagine what Miss Boyle smells like in her bra.
Still good. Do I have no self-respect? I don't have any self-respect, I have to say.
Oh God. Remember when she bought that? Oh, and she used to be obsessed with Steven. What's his name? Steven Sushi? Was his name Steven Sushi? Was that his name? The guy was that the guy that would dip everything in that ranch dressing shit that he made? You know who I'm talking about, right? The mukbang guy. And this was like B-Love?
Best seafood boil
Deeplore.
sauce I've had. I've had a few.
The hot Asian dude. Okay, that guy, yeah. The ranch guy, yes. He was a creep. I have no idea. I just remember.
Definitely should have a bib.
In 2018, a new face joined the Kiwi Farms thread claiming to have known Chantel in her school days and began to share stories of an unflattering nature. Foodie Beauty, not really understanding how to deal with the internet, then sent this lady a series of angry emails threatening to call Child Protection Service.
Oh, so this is the point where her actual real life friend was talking shit. Her name is Mana. See you next Tuesday. Was talking shit about Foodie online, and Foodie threatened to call CPS on this woman because she was talking bad about Foodie.
To have the lady a series of angry emails threatening to call Child Protection Services to have the lady's children taken away unless she stops these posts. Fearing that she may have overstepped the mark by threatening to call CPS, Chantel did an apology video to her old friend, then deleted this video and uploaded an unapologetic.
Listen, if your brain goes to, I should call CPS to take someone's kids away from them because I'm mad at them or I hate them, that says a lot more about you than that person. If you know in your heart there's no reason to call CPS on someone just because you hate them, that is crazy. You need to go talk to someone, a professional.
Apology video taking back everything that she had said in the first apology. More and more channels were appearing doing compilations of all her worst moments, getting millions and millions of views. Something that Foodie Beauty began to resent, so she started to do copyright claims on videos, leading to many compilations of her being removed from YouTube. But while the other channels were folding, one man stood strong, a beacon of light in an otherwise dark world. Zachary Michael.
Put a one in the chat if you're a fan of Zachary Michael. I happen to like Zachary Michael. Cool.
While the other channels were basically just ripping off her content and re-uploading her videos without any comment, he was speaking on his videos, so knew that he was on firm footing against any copyright claims made against him. In one of his videos, he used
It's okay if you don't like him either, it's fine.
her face in the thumbnail, so she left him this comment. So, if you don't take my pic out of your thumbnail, I will claim copyright because I'm that. You need my permission, which you do not have, and you are concerned about my mean comment, but have you seen the other mean comments below? By the way, your videos are painfully dry.
So that was a comment that Foodie had left on Zachary Michael's. Yeah. And then he responds, the Chantal Show, didn't you say in your video today that you were going to stop caring about the so-called haters?
After she made a copyright claim against him, he did a counterclaim to which she backed down. The owner of Kiwi Farms also streamed some of her content and laid out the legal impact on her if she did a false copyright claim against him.
Josh Ramone's a scumbag.
Which seemed to have ended her copyright spree for the time being. It was open season again, so many more channels started to catalogue her shortcomings. At this stage, she had been on many weight loss journeys, with each being more half-hearted than the last. So she started to turn to mystical means to help her. She tried to get ghosts from the future to help her overcome her ovarian...
Oh, yes. Medical medium. I forget all about this stuff because so much happens. The ghosts were going to help get rid of her cysts, guys.
cysts using a medical medium book that she had brought. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work, so she turned to veganism, but later admitted that she was eating meat while claiming to be a vegan.
Yes. She was eating chicken, and she was, I swear I'm a vegan, but she was eating meat the entire time, and she admitted it. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Chantel was getting sick of being the butt of everyone else's joke at this point, so she announced to the world that she would be leaving YouTube for good. She returned 9 hours later and continued her YouTube career as normal. But
oh, yeah. Remember when she used to leave? She would leave YouTube. She would announce, I'm never coming back, or I need a long break. I can't take this anymore. There's too much haters out there. And she would literally come back like 3 hours later. The next day she'd be back. Like, it was all the time. Constantly, at least twice a week, she would say that.
Go back to copyright striking people again. In 2019, sadly, she found out that she would need a hysterectomy, as she may have some cancerous cells. But again, this wasn't the wake-up call that it may have been for a lot of people. And she continued uploading mukbang videos, even though this could cause complications for her surgery. Then, as if to illustrate the point, she posted a photo of herself in a hospital gown, letting us know that the surgery had been postponed. She immediately uploaded a mukbang.
Oh, yes, this is what brought her to infamy. This is the cheese graveyard that BuzzFeed picked up. And she's still as tone deaf today as she was all these years ago. Because what did she do Halloween 2025? She filmed a mukbang in an actual graveyard.
Video of her eating large amounts of cheese while dressed up for Halloween and talking about the Heaven Gates cult.
Can I just say that wig, as a wig wearer myself, girl, Come on.
This is a cult that poisoned themselves in the hope that they ascended to a higher plane of existence. In her video, she flashed up photos of the dead bodies while casually stuffing her face full of cheese and not showing the appropriate level of respect for those that had passed away. This video caused outrage,
Thank you for not showing them, sir.
not just among her detractors, with mainstream articles being written about the disrespectful manner in which she covered this topic. Chantel brushed this off as fake outrage. A month after her postponed surgery, she posted photos of her body showing scars indicating that the surgery had gone ahead without any problems. She was a well-known internet personality, but
Oh yeah, and she had the nerve to make fun of Milk Tea's wigs. You're 100% right, Stellar. Yep. And she even tried to when Chantal goes after Milk Tea, when she went after Milk Tea those few times that she did, try to react to Milk Tea, it was the most cringe thing ever. And Chantal has never reacted to anyone ever since. Ever since then.
she wasn't really the one cashing in on her notoriety. The real money was being made by the vultures picking over the bones of her life. Bibi was mainly paying for the both of them from his security job, which started to put a strain on the relationship. Buying large amounts of fast food is not a cheap thing. On New Year's Eve, she live-streamed in a hotel room, claiming that she was
Hey, Welshie, nice to see you, honey.
going to meet a friend, but started to feel depressed, so just wanted to be alone. Her boyfriend Bibi was working that night, so it seemed that she would be getting her wish. Then the stream cut for a short time, only to restart with a surprise guest. She was no longer alone, and Peetz revealed himself like a homeless parrot on the shoulder of a very, very large pirate.
A homeless parrot. Wait, that was great. Listen, British people, I don't care what anybody says, British people are so good at the driest fucking insults. Oh, God.
Then the stream cut for a short time, only to restart with a surprise guest. She was no longer alone, and Peetz revealed himself like a homeless parrot on the shoulder of a very, very large pirate. The imagery starkly demonstrating the dynamics of their relationship. I've been unable to work out if they got up to anything untoward on this night, but no doubt Bibi wasn't happy that she was
No, listen, as far as Pete and Chantal goes, the only time she's ever tried to touch him is when she tried to essay him in her bedroom.
spending the night in a hotel room alone with her ex-boyfriend. Their relationship ended not long after this.
I have something to tell you guys. I guess talk about what's going on. And it's not easy to talk about. I've kind of just been bottling it in and brushing it off. It's okay.
This is when she broke up. When she broke up with Bibi, he broke up with her. He broke up with her. Don't let her tell you any otherwise.
So,
The giants.
Bibi and I decided to break up. Or, I guess it's out of necessity because
You brought the cockroaches.
it's just the way. I don't want to talk badly about him. I don't really want to go into too much detail to respect his privacy.
What? Bibi, I assure you, Bibi did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Nothing. I guarantee you that guy did nothing wrong. That poor man.
But I think a lot of you could see our dynamic, and it's changed a lot over the years.
This was a fairly manic time for Foodie, and I've heard a few different stories as to why they broke up, so I'm not exactly sure. But she did later let us know that she had cheated on Bibi for pretty much the whole relationship.
I had an affair on Bibi. Actually, I had a couple affairs on Bibi. It's not funny. I feel like
Again, I don't believe this. I just don't believe it. I don't know. I don't know why. I just never got on board with her having sex with anybody unless they absolutely had to have sex with her, like Bibi.
an asshole and he's gonna hate me. But I don't know why. I was a piece of shit, and he was ignoring me a lot.
Bibi had mainly been supporting her, so now she was at a crossroads. Get a real job so that she can get an apartment, or find someone else to look after her. But who would be silly enough to take on a woman that sits around eating all day and cheats on every boyfriend that she has ever had? Peetz. It was always going to be Peetz. The pair moved in together, with Peetz buying her DoorDash and financially supporting her. But they were just friends, and she was free to sleep with whoever she liked. Peetz would get a lot of pushback on the internet for letting Chantel walk all over him, but he didn't care. He was living the life that he had always dreamed of, watching the woman that he loved stuff her face while other men stuffed other parts of her body.
Aww.
Due to Peetz keeping his snacks in his room, people started to say that Chantel was stealing his food, so he took to Twitter to let the haters know that she was
Oh man, this is from Peetz. Oh my god. Chantal does not, in fact, control my banana consumption. What? I didn't feel like having a banana right at that moment. Aside from that one bag of Ruffles, Chantal doesn't really steal my food. I keep my snacks in my room because it's convenient for me. Because Chantal stole your M&Ms. I wasn't on Twitter. I have not had Girl World Twitter until last year when I started reacting to Foodie. So I've never seen really any of this unless it was on someone's channel. So
not stealing his food, apart from that one time that she did. Foodie was facing more and more health problems and even started to lose her hair. So this was the perfect time for her to set up an OnlyFans, but thankfully for the world, this account was quickly abandoned. She was moving over to mainly live.
That OnlyFans didn't last long, but it left a long-lasting impression.
Streaming, which her detractors loved, as every moment was being captured. Every little moment could be immortalized forever on the internet. This change also brought many new viewers mesmerized by the unpredictable chaos unfolding on their screens. Believe it or not, what we've covered so far are the good times, the rise part of the story, but Foodie Beauty had entered into the next ring of her descending spiral, trailing fast food rappers in her wake like shed skin as she plunged into the most turbulent part of her story so far.
Oh, the cycle.
So we
don't talk about the cycles anymore as much, do we? Why don't we talk about the cycles anymore? Are we just stuck in the same level? You know how we always used to talk about which part of the cycle she's in? Now it's like we never talk about it anymore. Have you guys noticed that?
Take a very quick break from the timeline to explore an important aspect of the Foodie Beauty story. Just cycles. Chantel goes round and around the same cycles, seemingly in a never-ending loop of highs and lows. This is so well known that her detractors have created something called the Chantel.
There it is. I even have it as an emoji. If you remember, I have a Chantal cycle emoji. I'm pretty sure I do. I think I still do. Yeah, there it is. The first one, the weight loss attempt. Second is the breakdown, the binge, and then the awakening. Amazing. There it is. There's a nice clear picture for you.
Cycle, which breaks down each phase of her weight loss journeys. Stage 1 is the weight loss attempt, which includes a new fad diet. A lot of the time, this is veganism, with her often going to visit cute animals in farms and petting zoos, then claiming that she will never eat meat again. She always does. One time in 2019, she did a vegan mukbang, which involved
Ashley, how are you, honey?
Eating chicken on camera. Another part of this stage is a 30-minute video lecturing her viewers on some new pseudoscience that she has just read on the internet. Gym vlogs and lots of talk of what her life will be like when she's skinny. Then we move to phase 2, the breakdown, which includes
Oh, Ash, don't worry. We love you, Ash.
Such treats as admitting to binge eating off camera, blaming others for her actions, long rants about her haters, and
of course,
talking about disabling comments if people don't agree with her. Next is stage 3, the binge. As you may have guessed, this includes regular mukbangs and off-camera binges, declaring that her channel is not about weight loss, so she will stick with mukbangs and calls for everyone to stop involving her in drama.
I feel like that's where we're stuck. Do you guys agree? Do you think we're stuck in the binge, in the B and evil B word cycle, portion of the cycle? I think that's what we're, Hey, Elaine, are you going on a hike? Be careful. It's cold out there.
In stage 4, the awakening. This phase is one of self-reflection, emotional videos admitting that she can't go on this way.
Never lasts that long.
Talks of getting professional help and plans to start a new diet, then we go back to stage 1 again. It's safe to say that no matter where we are in the story, she is always in one of these stages of her cycle. It's not just food where she does this, and similar patterns can be seen in her relationships with men, her trying to stop smoking shisha, and her quitting YouTube.
So this is not a clickbait video. I am leaving YouTube. I have one more video to upload, and
if only
that will be the last one. And
Ash,
there's a lot of reasons I have left before and come back.
She hasn't been live at all today. She hasn't been live yesterday, so that's why we're watching this. Yeah,
I enjoy doing YouTube, and it's just at a point now where I just don't at all. So I need to change. I just can't do it. I can't be a YouTuber. I can't deal with how annoying and how much bullying and how disgusting people are on YouTube in general. I really don't want to be on YouTube anymore. Maybe my YouTube is just coming to an end. Like I just don't feel the same. So.
And this is when she was making $20,000 a month, by the way. This is during this like time period. She was making about that much.
Anyway, it's just not the same. It's not.
She was live on Twitch last night? Really?
Enjoyable. I just don't like it. I'm gonna stop being a YouTuber.
Did I miss anything? Holy shit, I didn't even notice.
I'm not happy It's just not worth it for me, and I know it made this video
Okay, I'll
10 times.
On her loop of quitting YouTube, she is normally back posting within 48 hours. This inability to stop making the same mistakes over and over again is a core part of what makes her one of the most notorious lolcows on the internet. And as we'll see, it ends up leading her to some pretty dark
Tried to get her to do something boring. Okay, gotcha.
and strange places. So with that, let's rejoin the timeline.
The descent into madness.
Chantel and Peetz were now living with each other, and no doubt Peetz held the faint ember of hope that proximity might one day transmute into passion. But Foodie would meet up with
Do you guys think Peetz is romantically interested in Foodie? I don't see it. I mean, I don't know him at all, so I don't know. But like, he doesn't seem like he just wants her her companionship, I guess.
one of her fans named Frank on a stream titled
There he is. There's Frankie boy. It's Frankie Walnuts. Frank. Look at Frank. Oh.
Let's Be Frank. This encounter had sparked her lust for men again, and soon she was off on Tinder dates and sharing the sordid details with her viewers. Her quest for love, or at least something approximating love, led her to meet someone she dubbed the Egyptian Man. She was very excited about this, so took to a stream with Peetz to tell her audience all the romantic details of their first date. The Egyptian Man offered her drugs, which she greedily accepted, and the pair had a rough and aggressive night of passion that left bruises all over her body.
And she was into it. Boy, oh boy, was she into it. And they're talking about the dishwasher.
She then started to refer to this man as Dom, as he was so dominant. As you can imagine, Peetz didn't really like this guy, but Chantel didn't care what Peetz liked, so she arranged a second date. This time she did harder drugs, and he kept on bringing up the topic of them having an orgy, which she refused. On the third date, she entered his house and was greeted by another man who threw $50 at her and commanded her to expose her breasts. He apparently thought that she was an escort.
I don't believe that either. Just picture in your head, you're hanging out with your friends and you walk into the room and you see a 400-pound woman sitting there, bald or balding. I don't know if she was bald or not at this point, you know, if she shaved her head or not, but like, do you think you're going to offer her $50 to see her boobies? Probably not. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
I'm not too sure that she would be my stereotypical vision of an escort, and to be honest, $50 sounds pretty high for that service, but I'm not friends with an Egyptian playboy, so what do I know? She refused this gracious offer and, feeling uncomfortable, started to look
Okay, Jane, have a good one. Thank you for coming in.
at her phone, to which Dom got jealous and started to accuse her of texting this other man. People online have theorized that Dom was actually trying to pimp her out, but who knows if this is true or not. For most normally functioning humans, the first 3 dates should have been enough warning that maybe this wasn't the best relationship, but Foodie used
She was so desperate for anyone to pretend to love her. It's pathetic.
his red flags as napkins to wipe the grease off her face and powered through, seeing Dom more and more. She then entered a loop of claiming that the relationship was over, then a few hours later they would be reconciled again, and so on and so forth. Her drug use was now starting to spiral out of control, with her eating very large amounts of edible cannabis. She would ingest 500 milligrams or more daily.
In one sitting, sir. That's wrong.
Just for context, 50 to 75 milligrams is the higher dose to treat severe symptoms of cancer. Her life was now a haze, and she would go missing for days, then return to her streams.
She has never bought a single pair of sunglasses that I liked. She has the worst taste in fashion, period.
Proclaiming that she had been on drug-fueled escapades with Dom, lost in white powder and passion. She was now addicted to these harder drugs, so decided to make a change and broke off things with Dom so that she could sort her life out.
I think I'm in like denial.
Hey, Gilly, I just want to say I was waiting for you to come in to see your theory. Gilly had a theory this morning, which I totally agree with. Gilly's theory is that Foodie is not around really too much. Maybe she's with the aunt today. Maybe.
I was trying to go through the day and just be normal and cook and everything, but I just can't. I just don't want to. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I need Kleenex. Hold on.
Right, to get away from the crying kitten. Exactly, because we know Foodie cannot stand when a cat is in heat. Remember she used to go down to the pool room when Julia was in heat because she refused to get her fixed? Yeah, remember that.
I haven't even told my close internet friends. Like, all of you are going to be like, what the f***, you know? But I'm not okay.
How do I look? Do the croquet? Like she's trying to like look like pretty crying, like Chantal. No.
It's nothing to do with Dom. I'm not seeing him anymore. This is completely just me right now. So I don't want you to think that. It has to do with that. But, oh my god. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Because I know a lot of you are not going to believe that. That I'm addicted to.
What she was saying there. She's addicted to.
Like, I'm stupid. I always look cocky. You know, starts with a couple of lines and then you're like, oh, it's just for partying. And then I just started, you know, started doing it by myself. Like, not with anybody. Just have a 8-ball in my drawer and just doing it.
The pair got back together and continued where they left off. Dom's identity had been a closely guarded secret up until this point.
Her heart has been through so much.
But this all changed when on a stream,
That's true.
Foodie made the mistake of accidentally flashing.
I don't think she ever did it by herself. I think she rarely did it with him. I think they were doing a lot of like meth. That's what her crowd likes, the meth. That's what I think they were doing. But I think she was always with him doing it.
Her phone screen while talking to Dom. On the screen was the name Nader. This was all her followers needed, and soon they were working hard to try and find out who this mystery man was. In an attempt to throw them off the scent, she drew a picture of
And they fucking found him.
Nader, which turned out to be weirdly accurate. It didn't take her detractors long to uncover his Facebook account and a photo of him. Chantal had been claiming that she was no longer using drugs but would appear on her streams with dilated pupils and strange tics. But as was the case with her diets, she would get very angry and ban people if they brought this up. She then entered the same pattern of breaking down and admitting that she had a problem, promising to get clean, and ending up where she had started. On the bright side, she did actually lose some weight in this period. In 2021, she claimed that she had an overdose, an event that she calls that really bad night. As his true identity was now out, Nader took this opportunity to launch his own YouTube channel, on which we learn that he is a chef, with most of his videos being about
a chef. This pink chicken.
Cooking or talking about foodie beauty. Rumours then started to fly around the internet that on one of their binges, Chantal and Nader had an argument in which he ended up beating her. This was seemingly confirmed when one of her lifelong friends named Shannon posted this in her livestream chat. Okay, don't call me when he beats you again.
Okay, now here's the thing with that. Just because Foodie told Shannon that he hit her does not mean he actually hit her. That is not proof to me, because you can tell someone he hit me, and as your friend, they're probably going to believe you because they're your friend. Doesn't mean it's proof. I don't believe that at all. Sorry.
Shannon was banned for this, and their lifelong friendship came to an end. Fast forward a little down the cycle, and Foodie was now claiming that he was abusive towards her, and that on a night out he had beaten her many times and stolen her phone. This admission seems to have opened the floodgates, and soon she was alleging that he had filmed an adult movie of her without her consent, forced himself upon her, threatened her and her cat, and one time when she was driving, he started shouting at her, causing her to crash into the back of someone else's car. These claims are a little confusing, as she would backtrack on some of them, and then backtrack on the backtracking, so I'm not...
Is that MFW? Oh yeah, that is. So it looks like MFW in the corner. Yes.
Not too sure what the truth is. Whatever the case may be, on hearing these allegations, some of her viewers...
Exactly, Lime. Chantal actually admitted that he didn't hit her. She said that back and forth. Exactly. She's a liar.
Called the police, who came to her home and questioned her, but she decided not to press charges, stating that he was already on probation and had been to prison in the past for stabbing one of his ex-girlfriends, and she didn't want him to go back to prison.
You know, I'm like a refugee, and this happened, I went to prison. Like, he told me about his prison, and the way he made it sound like he was the victim. Like, he was like set up. He was like, there was a phone with evidence on it that she was like crazy and this was her fault, but they lost the phone, and like he gave me like a huge sob story about it. I was surprised by the allegations. Yeah, I was shocked. Like, but a part of me was like, why is it so easy to believe? Like, because he's that, like, because I know deep down he's probably that type of person. Like,
and yet after this, she provided a false alibi for him. And you want to call her, she was abused? Yeah.
Well, Now we know he is.
Since the early days of her channel, she had demonstrated a talent for turning her true fans into bitter enemies, but she still did have some viewers that genuinely liked her. This time period was a breaking point for a lot of these true
She tried to give him an alibi, yeah.
fans who had stood with her through failed diets and drug addiction. They had all been warning her that Nader may not be the best man
Hey, Monk.
for her, but again she saw this as an attack, so more and more turned against her. She had been stating for a long time that she was paying his rent and other expenses, plus that he was cheating on her, but could never find proof. This all changed when she got gonorrhea, and as she had not cheated on him, there could only be one culprit. It was clear-cut evidence, but instead of
Okay, it says, I have gonorrhea. The clinic called. They swabbed my throat and it came back positive for the STD. I have a lot of mixed emotions. I'm going to be taking an antibiotic. Just one pill, apparently. I feel confused. I am not sure where this came from. He denies any cheating, and I know I didn't too. This woman is a fucking idiot.
ending the relationship, she wanted to move in with him, and it was actually him that said no due to him not liking her cats, plus not liking the fact that she was still friends with Peetz. Nader wasn't the biggest fan of Peetz and would regularly mock him. The happy couple then broke up again after he allegedly followed her.
Listen, they didn't break up. They were never together. They were together for like 7 days. Met the girl on Monday, took her for a drink.
Down the street shouting at her. They then reunited again after he brought her an engagement ring. It was later revealed on a
Wait. See, I love this. I love when big YouTubers do this. I know they can't get everything right. I understand. We're all psychotic because we know all the lore, but this is wrong.
Would regularly mock him. The happy couple then broke up again after he allegedly followed her down the street shouting at her. They then reunited again after he brought her an engagement ring.
Sir, I'm gonna just go to correct you right here, sir. No. She bought the ring for herself.
It was later revealed on a live stream that they did together that she had brought the engagement ring for herself.
Mama Mitchell, that's a great question, sweetheart.
At this point, even a blind man could see that Nader was not the best choice for a partner. But love is blinder than a blind man, I guess, and Foodie was besotted with him. In return, Nader then started to stream with a lady named Didi, who used to be a fan of Foodie Beauty but was now a detractor of her. On one of these streams, Nader and Didi kissed. A few days later, Chantel did a live stream to address what Nader had done, and at the exact
and she used to tuck her chins into the turtleneck. Oh, this is so good.
same time, Nader was doing a stream titled Let's Have Dinner, on which he was cooking food while Didi was filming him. This was the final straw, and Foodie drove to his home to confront him, but he refused to let her in. So she sat outside of his house, beeping her car horn and shouting. Nader's neighbours then called the police, who spoke to Chantel and interrupted Nader's romantic cooking stream. This was the moment that the pair split up for good, with Foodie shaving her hair, as I'm guessing that she was having some kind of mental break.
Can you just imagine her doing this the other day? This is her again. 3 years later, she's doing the same shit. She's still talking to Nader, and she's cutting her hair with like kitchen shears. It's crazy.
Breakdown.
We are now at a stage where the curtains match the drapes. My fupa looks like this.
While she was busy de-hairing herself, Nader and Didi were having the time of their lives, mocking her
Yes, the Jafaring, yes.
by showing her underwear and
Remember when he showed her underwear?
stained clothes on a live stream, while laughing uncontrollably. Despite all that he had done to her, she still craved him for some unknown reason, so he convinced her to have a threesome with him and Didi. I'm not making any of this up, this is just the story. After this event, Foodie realised that Nader had been cheating on her with Didi for
You think?
most of their relationship. Upon figuring this out, she decided that she needed a break and took a trip to Cuba, which would lead to one of her most infamous meltdowns. On her birthday, she got very drunk and did a 5-hour live stream where she covers such delightful topics as how much she hates white people, which mostly seems to stem from an elderly man that didn't want relish on his burger while she was getting lunch. She also lets us know what Didi's private parts look and taste like. Grey and sweaty balls, in case you were wondering.
I believe the phrase ricotta. And what's the next one, guys? Can you fill in the blank? Ricotta and barracuda? Ricotta and barracuda.
Nader's a lucky man. Some other highlights were her taking a photo of her private parts and sending it to someone, plus
The night she took that picture and posted it on her community tab post, that was the photo from the locale live that went around.
insulting her viewers.
He's not worth the literal that comes out of my asshole. He's not worth it. And there's Didi, doo-doo, doo-doo, piece of shit, diarrhea, IBS.
Gigi, she's under Twitching Beauty. All one word, Twitching Beauty.
Diarrhea, having ass.
It's on her community tab. She's got a link under there in one of the posts.
They're not worth it. Oh, let's go to the gym and play house, Dee. Let's make smoothies, Dee. Oh, people. I just hate the fact that I did so for somebody. And they felt it. So, because I did so much for somebody, they felt it necessary. It wasn't enough. They felt it necessary to go get more from someone else even more desperate. That's what pisses me off. You don't even know. You don't know. They're going to drive me crazy. You know that? They don't know it. It's too bad they don't know. I'm so hammered. I haven't been this drunk in forever. I don't feel sick. I just feel like...
She wasn't even that drunk. That was the thing. She might have acted drunk. She was not that drunk.
I just feel happy. All right. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Although on OnlyFans, I have a really good food picture I'm going to post. My food looks really good since I lost a bit of weight. My food looks nice. So nice.
It did not. In case you were wondering, you haven't seen it. It did not.
You miss my fat puss, don't you? And this fucking old piece of shit with wrinkly balls. I hope he fucking... Honestly, this piece of shit ruined my whole fucking day at the lunch hall. He was in line going back that. And then fucking relish. Oh, go back to Canada to get fucking relish, you piece of old shit. You don't have relish on your burger. Ew. What fucking problem? Who gives a fuck?
Choke.
Oh, well, like Cuba really gives a shit about your wife, Mr. Relish Man. Guess what, Mr. Relish Man? Nobody gives a fuck about your white piece of shit wife in the fucking Western world, worrying about if your husband with saggy balls had fucking relish. Nobody gives a shit. I prefer the... Why do you have...
Because the man in front of her at the line at the buffet at the all-inclusive resort that she was in Cuba asked for relish on his burger.
I have to pretend just to make white people... I hate white people more than anything in my life.
We fucking hate you too, bitch. Like, I mean, I'm going to speak on behalf of white people because I'm pretty much white. Like, yeah, we hate you too.
I hate white people. I hate you. You're a piece of shit, what you've done in the world. You know that? You're entitled piece of shit. I hate white people. I hate white people. Yeah, I hate white people. Yeah, I hate myself. I hate white people for exploiting the rest of the world. I hate that I'm privileged. I hate it.
And the ironic thing is, she lost all of her privilege after this. It all went downhill. How's it going, Foodie? How's the begging on YouTube going, Foodie, and Twitch?
I hate that I'm privileged. Because you know what? I'm just going to share all my money with everybody. I don't care. I don't care about money. I just want people to be happy and not suffer. Oh, no.
She never gave money to anybody, really. Never. She spent it on shit. Literal shit.
Oh, well, good riddance then. Good riddance to me. Goodbye. Oh, well, get deleted then. No, well, fuck you. You know what? You. Says the Queen of Filters. Speak for yourself, bitch. Take your $2 and shove it up your ass. You're going to need it. Sweet Jane, are you fucking retarded? Kindly go fuck yourself with the fucking broom, okay? How about that, Joyce? Suck it, bitch. You wish you were me in England, you fucking old piece of shit. The haters, the pieces of crap who bully me on a daily basis, I don't feel bad for manipulating them. Sorry. I don't want to go home tomorrow. I want to go home, but I don't because I'm going to miss him. He lives in Cuba. Actually, let's go get some french fries. Mermaid, welcome there.
Look at her life now.
Help me, probably G. I'm fucking awesome.
Who wouldn't want to date this? Just think, you come home from a long fucking day of work, you're exhausted. You just want to eat something and just take your shoes off and just relax for a minute. Just sit down, and this is waiting for you. Fuck that. I'd be like, just run me over.
Okay.
Please.
How long have I been in love with Nader and that got me nowhere?
Once she returned from Cuba, she started to see Nader again. Then Nader and Dee Dee announced that they were in a BDSM relationship and that Dee Dee had signed an intimacy contract with him. I'm going to be honest, this stuff is starting to get a bit too ridiculous for even me to read
That fucking hat we'll never see again.
out, but on we go. Chantel was obsessed with Nader, talking about him and calling him constantly, seemingly not caring about anything that he had done to her in the past, crawling over the broken glass of her own dignity for a man whose moral compass pointed directly into the abyss. Nader was the man that she could never truly have, but she did still have good old reliable Peetz orbiting around her, and tonight was his lucky night.
Peetz loved me more than he loved anyone in the planet.
Oh, trigger warning. This is the night she essayed Peetz, I think.
Do you want me to make up with Peetz?
Here it is.
He's like a kisser.
She left it. Oh god, there it is. There it is. Fuck you, Foodie, for this, by the way, because Peetz called it essay. Peetz is the one that labeled it essay. Abuse. So.
Why did I kiss you?
And I know people think, oh, he's a guy. It doesn't matter. It's unwanted advance. It's unwanted physical fucking contact.
Because you're drunk. You have absolutely no impulse control or
He was not happy.
sense.
Welsh, he called it essay. That's not exaggerated. She was drunk. He was laying there. She came over and put her mouth on him. That's disgusting. That is essay to me. That is unwanted physical contact. Absolutely is.
Oh, sorry.
After
I
this
don't give a fuck, guy, girl, kissing. If you don't want that person touching you, that is nope.
moment, people on the internet tried to
All right.
convince Peetz to call the police, claiming that Chantel had forced herself upon him without
He
his
called it
consent.
essay.
But luckily, Peetz forgave her, so he never got the police involved. Nader and Dee Dee then moved to another city, but Foodie wasn't ready to let go just yet, so found out their address and doxed them. She was stuck in another loop of claiming that she was done talking about Nader, only to be caught watching his videos, then starting to obsessively talk about him again.
Yes,
This went on
yes.
for about a year and a half until the pattern was finally broken when she started to wear the hijab.
Here we go. This is the most boring arc of it all.
Chantel had started online dating again, with her tactic for finding Mr. Right being putting her phone number on her profile and seeing who was the first person to call her. The lucky winner was a man named Salah.
The only one that called her. Can we just say the only person that called her? Who the fuck would call her?
As soon as the web got a whiff that she had a new man, they tracked down all of his social media accounts and found that there was a major problem with her new infatuation. He was a Syrian man who lived in Kuwait, so it'd be very difficult for them to have a relationship. But this didn't stand in the way of true love, and a short time after meeting him online, she
Oh, and she was making fun of people's looks. Sort of making. This is her making fun of reactors, what they look like on camera. Yeah.
announced that she would begin wearing the hijab to be more in line with his cultural norms.
My love is a Syrian Muslim man in Kuwait. So I'm wearing this out of respect.
She had been planning on moving into a new home with Peetz, but now that she had fallen in love
Every day
with a person thousands of miles away that she met on the internet, she had changed her plans and now had her heart set on flying out to Kuwait and possibly moving over there.
If that happened, I would be setting up Peetz in his own place with the cats
And she never did.
and going to Kuwait for until Christmas and not moving into that house. That would be the scenario. But I don't know, like that's drastic change. I know. That's the thing. I'm not saying I'm doing that, but that's what would have to happen.
The new developments had sent a flurry of people over to Peetz's YouTube channel who bombarded him with so many questions that he ended up blocking words like Kuwait and hijab, as he was getting tired of being asked about the situation. He did, however, let us know that Foodie may not be wearing the hijab as strictly as a new man may have wanted.
She's not wearing it full time now. I think the plan is for her to only wear it whenever she's actually talking to the dude. Something like that.
Unsurprisingly, Peetz was not a big fan of Salah.
I have not met Salah, and I have no interest in meeting him.
After just 1 month of her online relationship, Chantel decided that she wanted to marry Salah and move to Kuwait. So she began to delete or unlist her back catalogue of videos on YouTube where she wasn't wearing the hijab, and distance herself from Peetz, who is now not allowed in her room due to her new culture not liking unmarried men and women being in the same room alone. This
Unbelievable, Foodie. And now you want him back in your life. Want you back
was now the new hot topic
miss-
and all that she could talk about.
Yes, hi. Do you have any halal mascara?
She flew out to Kuwait to meet her future husband and recorded it
Look at that stupid face. God, Salah. Gross.
via a vlog-style series of videos with him appearing on many of her streams. Salah had told Chantel that he was well off and lived in a
You were shocked when she went to Kuwait. I know. Some people couldn't believe it. Some people couldn't believe he was real. They didn't think there was anyone that would even pretend to claim her, but little did we know.
large house, but when she got there, he lived in a small flat, and she would in fact be the provider in the relationship. He also claimed to be 10 years younger than he actually was, but this didn't deter Foodie, as
She told us about Salah, and he came into her chat. Remember, he was in, I think she was on a live stream. He came in, and obviously it must have been a live stream. And she's like, this is him, blah, blah, blah.
had now found her soulmate. He would come across as very direct on her live streams, telling her that she needed to lose weight and stick to her diets, but would also defend her against her detractors, which
This was the cringiest fucking thing. Look at how there's, you could tell she's like, God, please just love me. Please, God, love me. And he's just like, Jesus Christ, 3 more years of shit.
turned a lot of people off of him from the start. But Chantel was happy, and that's all that matters. She then converted to Islam officially, and they got married.
Assalamu alaikum.
So
Oh God.
today I have taken my shahada.
So today I have taken my shahada. I've taken my shahada.
So I'm now officially Muslim.
Back in Canada, she had left her cats under the watchful eye of Peetz,
Oh,
who
no.
can barely look after himself, so people began to get worried that the cats were being neglected. This became a huge talking point in the foodie beauty verse, with many people bringing it up to both Peetz and Chantel. Someone had donated $200 so that one of the cats could be taken to the vets, but Peetz didn't take it to the vets, with Chantel later admitting that they didn't want the vet to come over to their house as it was a mess. Many videos were made about the cat situation, and Peetz live streams would be flooded with comments, leading to him having a meltdown.
Hey, Sharon.
Something that he does fairly regularly.
Just shut the up, people! For sake! The cat is fine!
Cat was not fine, turns out.
Jesus Christ, you people are just goddamn tedious!
Hey, Nicole, how are you, sweetheart?
Like Christ, just shut the up! She's fine! The cat is fine! She's fine, you idiots! God! Shut the up! Hey, Rara. Just leave it. Just drop it. Just drop it. Drop the thing. Just drop it, alright? Yep.
In the end, one of the detractors tricked Peetz into giving them the cat, with them going round to his house to pick it up. Once Foodie found out about this, she was outraged, making an angry video demanding that the cat be returned or she will call the police. They didn't return the cat and she never called the police, and that was...
Why didn't she call the police? I don't understand that. If that's one thing you could call the, that's the, you should, like, I don't know. That to me, that was like her perfect opportunity. Primal, thank you so much for the super chat, sweetheart. Primal says, I didn't know Peetz could be so unhinged. Oh yeah. Once in a while, he would just flip like that. He couldn't take it. I think he holds so much in, I think, you know, and yeah, it's wild. Thank you for the support, sweetheart. I appreciate you.
The end of that. She had now cut Peetz out of her life and lived full-time in Kuwait, even getting a new cat. Her channel now moved away from the drama content that had come to define it in recent years, so long gone were the drug binges and heartbreak, to be replaced with good old-fashioned food binges and likely heart attacks in the future. Her new home gave her new food to try.
Likely heart attacks in the future.
And at a cheaper cost, so the gorging commenced. But this was boring for her audience of drama-seeking haters, so her views started to drop. Foodie had seemingly found happiness, and her relationship with Salah seemed to be good for her.
Come on in, welcome home, Habibi.
Home sweet home.
Can I just say?
Salah seemed to be good for her.
Come on in, welcome home, Habibi.
Fucking, she looks ridiculous. Pippa, thank you so much for the super sticker. It's so cute. Thank you. I appreciate your support, sweetheart. Hope you're having a good day.
Home sweet home.
Yalla.
Come on, babe, yalla.
Here is your crown, now baby take a bow. I'm so glad I found you, yet I still don't know how.
What's up, guys?
Nope, me one more time. We need that one more time. You know I love to dance. You know I love it when she's wrapped in a fucking bed sheet.
Home sweet home.
Yalla.
Come on, babe, yalla.
Come on, babe. Hello.
Here is your crown, now baby take a bow. I'm so glad I found you, yet I still don't know how.
What's up, guys?
Christ, man.
Handsome man. Handsome man.
Although I'm not quite sure
Linda, we have to watch that next time. Yeah, the Peetz one. Everyone wants to watch that one next. We're going to do that next.
that she was cut out for life as a housewife.
And a hoe into a housewife? Hoes don't act right.
Her channel was now beginning to turn into some kind of travel vlog with her and Salah
Come on.
treating the remaining fans to a look around Kuwait.
Hello, guys. Long time no see.
So
I hope you are all doing well.
All right, so join us, yalla.
Let's go, guys. Oh my god, it's squeaky as hell.
fucking. I wasn't expecting sit and spin. I love this creator.
Look how it's squeaky.
Help! Help me get up! Help me get up!
Babe, you cannot move?
It's stuck into the gunt. The wheel is stuck into the gunt. Do you know how lucky we were that this is a fucking, this is pre-recorded, wasn't it? Oh my God, such an NPC.
I'm stuck!
Oh my gosh, she's stuck. Wait.
I would have left her. I would have fucking left her. Not for overnight. Okay, maybe overnight. She'd be fine. overnight. Just throw a couple bottles of water at her. She'd be fine. Just leave her there. Let her think about her choices in life and where she's come and where she's stuck right now.
Let me help her.
They also travelled
And the fact that she's on a fucking piece of like a park equipment, like for children. Miss, take your kids to the park.
to Thailand, but sadly she found it difficult to
Massive. Look at her.
walk around, so they couldn't really explore the place too much. Plus the locals made fun of her
Patterned
weight.
outfit.
So sweet. No. Just food, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Baby.
No.
Eat pupuiro.
Just food, yeah.
Salah is also a budding internet
She thought Chantal was pregnant.
content creator and has his own channel
Love it.
where he plays music and video games.
Ending. You are absolute shithead. So, do you know that? I hate this. I'm fast forwarding. I can't listen to it.
God!
As is the case with this
Yes, I did it. Oh my God!
This is so good.
As is the case with this story, sadly the good times were short-lived and she returned to Canada for some healthcare. And while she was away, Salah would play. He struck up an online relationship with one of Foodie Beauty's detractors and sent her some nudes, then asked for some in return. Unfortunately, it doesn't end there and the pair exchanged
Shout out Kybella. Kybella, I saw your new video. Love it, honey. Big hug to you.
some very degenerate text messages that I can't really go into on YouTube, and
We know what they said. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof.
he also sent her many perverted voice messages, including him barking like a dog.
There it is.
Hey, Sharmuta, don't forget to clean the bathrooms with your tongue, okay?
You're a fucking slut. You dirtbag. You fucking scumbag. Women are not mops. Ugh.
You're gonna be under my shoes forever and ever. Well, I feel like I'm talking to a real dog, a real slave, a pure dog. I'm gonna spit on you and spit on your face.
You piece of shit.
This was a gleeful moment for the detractors as drama had returned in a big way, and
And there's her dress as No Face. Oh, look at those tight pants. His Britney Spears jeans from 2001. He's got the hip huggers on. The ones he got married in.
they could just sit back and watch the meltdown.
It's over. I'm gonna throw up. You know what's funny? He wanted me to protect him and not go live and say that it was him. I'm not gonna talk about anything about our private relationship, but you you can't talk. Why would I protect you when you've done nothing but kill me? Oh my God.
Guys, when did this happen? Was it the 23rd or the 26th? When was Scatgate? It's coming up, guys. I'm doing it. We're doing Scatgate this year. Fuck yeah.
He fucking cheated on me. He admitted it today. He was talking in a sexual way with Kybella. Kybella, you're a trashy. I hope you know
Kybella is adorable.
that. And what you did will come back to you 1,000. You'll
Girl,
never find love. You'll never
what was that? Oh, who found love? Found love.
find a man.
Joanna.
Yeah, what
me.
thank you so much. Oh, he just messaged me that. Good, you deserve it. You deserve everything. You deserve more than that. He's mad that I'm outing him. I'm never, ever, man, I'm done.
Kybella was just beezing. She was just, listen, Kybella got a lot of shit and she gave us content and we're still reacting to it in 2025. So we got to give Kybella some,
I'm done. I'm never, ever. Oh, Kuwait arc is over. I don't
hours later.
even believe in God right now. Why am I wearing a fucking hijab? I don't believe in anything anymore. So it's over. Like, who the does that? Who, number one, goes to somebody who's married and tries to taunt them? And apparently, his caveat. But I said I would never leave you and I love you.
How does that sounds familiar? Do you remember Foodie talking like this about another man who was married? Oh, wait, that guy that she was supposedly sleeping with who was married to someone in a different country and had children with them. Oh, yeah.
For me, I know I cheated in the past. And trust me, I learned my lesson. I felt like such a piece of like, I hope you feel like now. I don't even want to know your deviant shit. I hope
Exactly, Nam. And Chantal could have been a girl's girl. And said, you know what, Kybella? Thank you for pointing out what a piece of shit degenerate I'm with. Thank you. Chantal would have got a little bit of my respect for that if she did that. If she played that way, that would have been amazing. But
Allah curses you.
So now her marriage was over and her faith in Allah was shaken. Didn't take much, to be honest. Luckily, she was already back in Canada, so this would make the breakup easier. Plus, Peetz was no doubt eager.
Look at that chin. Holy shit, man. That is filtered. That is, talk about Jay Leno chin. Holy man. Guy from Turkey, yes.
Waiting for another chance. So she wouldn't need to be alone for long, but as you may have guessed, the cycle wasn't yet complete. So she flew back to Kuwait and gave her marriage another go.
Welcome back home, honey. I miss you a lot. So how was the trip?
Very long and I'm going to talk about it, but I'm just glad to be home.
It never ceases to amaze me that people on the internet film and upload these meaningful private moments
That poor quad.
for views. It's all very odd when you stop and think
That poor thing couldn't even get off. Oh man, the wheels couldn't even go. That poor thing.
about it. As a punishment for barking like a dog for another woman, she banned him from using the internet for a few months like a naughty little child. But the underlying problems still persisted, so they broke up with her going back to Canada, then they would get back together and so on and so forth. At the same time that all this was going on, she was still starting and ending weight loss journeys as well. Salah and Chantal then moved
She's never started, bro. Never.
into a bigger, nicer home, which seems to have been a good move as their relationship settled
You just hear peanut.
down, leading to a drought in interesting content as nobody was really there to watch a happy couple enjoy their lives. This was meant to be a freak show, but the freaks had now become normal. This did mean a drop in attention and
I have a feeling I know peanut in real life. I have a feeling.
therefore a drop in revenue. But Salah had a cunning plan. He used his connections in the fragrance business to make a Foodie Beauty signature scent that smelt like rose and vanilla. Not
Oh,
the first
God.
smells that spring to mind when I think of Foodie Beauty, to
There's the Beezer spray, guys, in all of its cheap ass glory.
be honest.
The Beezer signature
Did anybody buy this and did it smell good? Did anybody in the community actually get this? Is it real?
scent, rose vanilla.
I love it. It's my favorite.
This product sold for $50 a bottle and unsurprisingly didn't do very well. Her relocation to Kuwait seemed to have been a good move for
That
her,
ring,
even
yeah.
though Salah had sent some funny text messages to
FFG bought one?
another woman who was still miles ahead of Nader. But sadly, her life was about to take a very bizarre twist.
None on the run. It's ham on the run. Ham on the run. Ham on the run.
Detractors had
I
been
guess not.
accusing her of mistreating her new cat for some time now, with her making videos to dispute these claims. Chantal has a habit of collecting cats like Pokemon because acquiring a living creature is easier than acquiring self-control, apparently. This tendency would soon land her in trouble. Her and Salah had found a stray cat in a
There he is. There's little Bruce Lee.
park, so took it home and asked for donations so that they could take it to the vets. Well, this turns out to be illegal in Kuwait, plus an animal shelter in the country called Paws Kuwait accused her of stealing the cats from its home and threatened legal action against her. In Kuwait, one of the main reasons that taking donations on the internet is illegal is to try and stop the funding of terrorism. So it's something that they take very seriously. Chantal, not fully understanding that the rest of the world is not the same as the West,
Buying the pigskin.
would go on rants about how unfair the law was, with Salah trying his best to keep her from saying anything too damaging. The pair then returned the cat to its mother in the park, but Paws Kuwait was still not happy, and
Listen, when it was happening, I just remember watching it as it was unfolding on the live, and I just remember thinking, Salah looked so... You could tell he wasn't sure what to do. And there was one thing he said, I forget the exact phrase he used when she was kidnapping the kitten. He said something, he's like, he was repeating the chat, and you could hear it. He didn't want to do it. And my heart actually went out to him a little bit in that moment, because I was like, even if he didn't want to do it, she's going to make him do it. I don't know. Anyway.
accused her of scamming people, to which she accused them of body shaming. Foodie Beauty had also been filming government buildings and oil fields, which again is a big no-no in this country, so it was time for her to leave.
Was it illegal, like, for me to take the cat and people said they would help with money to bring him to the vet? But it's okay for that organization to ask for donations. Good luck.
Bitch, you did so much. And she got caught begging during Ramadan, the oil fields, all the government buildings. Girl, you did a lot of things you shouldn't have been doing over there.
Send the law after me. I'm getting out of here. Honestly, I'm not staying here.
Send the cat back. Yes.
Canada bees for life. That's it. Because I'm not staying somewhere where I get in legal trouble for helping a kitten
No,
from dying.
ma'am.
Like, no way. Nope. I'm not getting off. Don't tell me to get off. Law's messaging me right now. Your best thing is to stop messaging me because you're getting me mad too. I'm tired of holding in how I feel. I'm tired of being silenced. I need to leave here so I can speak my mind, okay?
And how's that going for you? You big back bitch.
I need to get the hell out of here. Bye. Don't talk to me, Salah. Thank you. It's done. I'm leaving. I'm done. Sorry. I can't silence myself. If I can't have the freedom to say what I need to say here, I'm out. I'm done. And now Salah's giving me.
And now she's got all the freedom in the world. And what is she saying? Absolutely fucking nothing. She has nothing to say.
He's giving me trouble, yelling at me. That's how it is. You get trouble. Yep, for speaking your mind. So I'm out. I don't feel safe telling you the whole story right now.
Look at the manipulation. Look at the manipulation. He's giving me trouble. I don't feel safe telling you the story. That is I'm a victim. I'm a victim.
I'm here, so I'm leaving.
She then popped up alone in Canada, calling out poor Kuwait for being unprofessional, to which they let her know that they would be going after her husband next.
Why
they did?
You fleeing? Why you fleeing? That means she knows what she did and how much money she made out of those animals. She knows very well. That's why she fled. And now we are after Salah, her husband Salah. Now we are after him.
She was now back in her homeland without.
And who egged her on? The Beezers. Who? Nina. Was it Nina or was it Wanda? It was Wanda, wasn't it? Wanda's the one that started it. Where the fuck is Wallet gone? Wanda's the one that gave her $50 to kidnap the kitten, and that's what started the whole fucking thing. Wanda, maybe, dude, can you imagine if Wanda is that same person who bought her the sushi and got her fucking demonetized? Can you imagine if it's the same person? Or was it Nina? Is it Nina?
Her husband, but the pair were still together, although what the plan was moving forward was still pretty vague. Given the uncertainty of her
Wanda and Mahi
future, Foodie decided that now was the perfect time to get a new cat. But sadly, after a few days, it became apparent that she didn't really like this cat, so she began to talk about giving it away. To get rid of this annoying feline, she made a fake claim to a cat rescue, saying that she found a stray cat and that she needs them to take it as soon as possible as she's leaving.
And if you weren't here for that, I have videos on this on my actual video tab on my channel describing all of this in detail. Other people do as well. It's all well documented what she did with this cat, this other cat, Smokey.
Leaving the country soon. The cat rescue then posted to Facebook to try and get the cat a home, which was noticed by the detractors, who called her out for this, so she withdrew her offer to the cat rescue and claimed to have given the cat to someone that she knew.
It happened so fast. People messing with your fucking life, with your family, so you have to leave the country very quickly. The next day, you have to leave your home you've been at for 3 years. Move. Because
you did illegal things and you were worried and you're a fucking pussy, and instead of facing up to what you did wrong, you decided to flee like a fucking criminal.
Somewhere alone, and it's still sinking in. I'm still taking it all in, and I thought that I want a cat. Like, I don't want to live without a cat, but I'm real.
Now that I think about it, Wanda/Mahi are very Amy Flowers coded. You don't think that's you know who? Oh my god.
Realizing that the responsible thing to do is not have one right now because I'm not well. So if you want to shame me for that, go f yourself. And you want me to drag a cat into that? He's been here 2 days. If he finds a better home, so what? Oh god, already. Foodie Beauty, change your mind about Smokey? I'm seriously so close to just getting a goddamn job. Seriously. There's no way we could be.
I love how she tries to like act like her getting a job is some kind of dig at us or other people. It's like, bitch, go ahead. I dare you. Get a job. Like, I dare you.
Bonded by day 2. It's not about him being a fucking t-shirt to discard. If I wanted to discard him, you dumb I would throw him on the road, not take the time and energy to find him the best life possible. And that makes me a bad person. How is it?
It's funny how she did that in less than a day. She was able to find him the best life possible. Bitch, are you kidding? She opened the door and she let that cat go. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? This is Chantal here. The woman who wouldn't get up.
Trash decision. How was I supposed to know how I was going to feel?
A few days after this, she moved to Salah's homeland of Syria, which is an unstable country having just gone through a civil war and the rising tensions in the region as a whole.
That's what I think happened to the Amber Lynn Reed's cat. I think that cat that she lost or whatever, I think she opened the door and let it go. I think a lot of these bitches do, to be honest.
Her vlogs now had the backdrop of bullet-ridden buildings, men with AK-47s and armed checkpoints. Plus her power would only last a few hours a day due to the infrastructure still being damaged from the civil war. Because of these rolling blackouts and her weight, she found that the heat in Syria a little too much to take and would appear on her live streams very sweaty most of the time. Long gone were the days of gorging on fast food, as now she was living a more traditional lifestyle, cooking for herself and getting much more exercise due to her having to walk around. The lack of takeaways meant that mukbangs were no longer on the menu, so her channel took an unexpected turn and she kind of became a journalist, going on.
What? I'm sorry. Journalist. Journalists.
And trips to places heavily impacted by the civil war.
Oh.
A lot of Syria was impacted by the war, so I mean, I wouldn't call her a journalist. No, I wouldn't go that. I would not go that far. Mrs. Peel, right? Journalist. What?
The buildings are just littered with bullet holes. I can't imagine how terrifying, it would be to be in.
Look at the shape of her. It's like her knees are the only thing, and then as soon as her knees go, it's just a tomato.
Caught up in such a violent war situation.
Foodie was missing the ability to stuff her face with large amounts of food, so she took a holiday to Kuwait where she could binge eat to her heart's content. Then when she arrived back to Syria, she did a live stream.
Okay, he's wrong here. I know someone caught that in chat. This is not, no. I don't think he's going to go over the kid thing. This is wrong. She went to Qatar, to Doha. She scammed. See, it's interesting to see what these channels will focus on and what they'll just like gloss over. To me, that is like a huge thing, what she did with that kid.
With a disabled Syrian child in order to raise money for her.
I spoke too soon.
School fees.
I didn't watch this, okay? That's my excuse.
Details around this and where the money would be binge eat to her heart's content. Then when she arrived back to Syria, she did a live stream with a disabled Syrian child in order to raise money for her school fees. The details around this and where the money would be spent were very fuzzy, with Chantel claiming that she was withholding information due to safety concerns for the child. But her detractors pointed out that she had shown the child's face on her
clip-chimped him.
live stream, which was a greater safety concern than where the money was going to be spent. Chantel refused to give any details, leading to many making the claim that the whole thing was a scam. This scandal all got too much for Foodie, so she went to a Syrian hospital for dehydration.
This was great. Look at her. God, you are a misery, woman. What a misery.
And started another cycle of wanting to leave YouTube.
So I decided that I'm just going to it's not worth it for me to do content anymore. Like, it's just, I feel kind of like Amber Lynn. I'm just like done. I'm done with YouTube. Like, it's not fun. It's constantly negative, awful. It just puts us in a very negative space. It's really bad for mental health. Yes, Julia. It's just not worth it for me. I do the content and we make the least money on YouTube. Like, people, there's like just cockroaches of YouTube who just literally steal all your content, 100% of your vlog, put in a few shitty insults, and then call that fair use, and then make like double what you make. It's not worth.
Make better content so more people will watch it, and then you don't have to worry about what anyone else is making, as long as you're happy, right?
Worth it anymore. Like, it's really not. Like, would you go out of your way to make content just so that people waiting in the rafters like vultures can steal everything you do and then make fun of you with your mess with your real life completely?
Who messes with your real life? Apart from Marty, which, I mean, he did a lot of shit. Who messes with your real life? I'm just curious.
Mess with your real life, report you to authorities.
You break the law and you do it on camera and you're stupid enough to do it on fucking live stream. It's your own goddamn fault. Stop breaking the law.
Call things to your family's house, make fun of your house, make fun of anything you
make fun of your house. You make fun of everybody anyway. What's the difference?
Post online. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for us. It's negative. It's awful. And
defended Cyrax. That's why she got Marty after her. After Marty came, she attracted others. Exactly. Yep. She defended Cyrax because she likes to defend PDFs and people who hurt children. She likes to keep them close to her. You know how she is. So yeah.
I'm just like done, like literally.
This time she did actually leave, but was back again within one day. The next thing of note was when Salah lost her passport. Then they broke up, with Foodie setting up a GoFundMe for $10,000 so that she could move back to Canada. Unfortunately, this GoFundMe was
the $10,000 GoFundMe.
taken down, so she tried to raise money on PayPal but deleted this due to so many people leaving hateful comments. Desperate for money, she sold her wedding ring. Then a few months later,
She didn't sell that, honey. That was worth shit. She's lucky she got the money back from the box it came in.
She was back in Canada and had removed her hijab, stating that she was getting divorced but was still on good terms with Salah. On her first day back, she decided that she was going to get a new cat and, of course, ordered large amounts of fast food. Since being back in Canada, she has started to do mukbangs again and claims that she still loves Salah, with her hijab wearing being a barometer on the cycle of if her and Salah are getting back together or not. She has also started...
You should do like a little, like, I don't know, something where she's wearing a hijab. I'll think of something.
To use mobility scooters to get around supermarkets, and as you can no doubt guess, has become friends with Peetz again, and the pair are talking about moving in with each other next year.
Epilogue. It's the end, guys.
Foodie beauty strikes me as a tragic archetype of the modern age. A woman that lives for immediate gratification and is unable to fill the void in her soul no matter how much food, drugs or men she dumps in there. A woman perpetually chasing the next fleeting high, but who also recognises the folly of such a lifestyle, so she is now chasing other people's traditions to try and ground herself. But she can never fully embody them, so again this will just be another thing eventually discarded into the abyss. She is Sisyphus with a fork, condemned to roll the chicken nugget of compulsion up the hill, only for it to crush her when she reaches the top.
The chicken nugget of compulsion. I tell you, British people are on a different fucking level when it comes to insulting us. They don't have to even curse. What do you call it?
To roll the chicken nugget of compulsion up.
Chicken nugget of compulsion. I love it. I love it.
The hill, only for it to crush her when she reaches the top. Most of the stories about her early life are things that she has told us while doing mukbangs. And to be honest, I'm personally not too sure how much I believe them, as she was incentivized to tell.
Okay, so he's giving a shout out to Mr. Snowflake, Turkey Tom, Kiwi Takes, Clip Channels, and Foodie Beauty for making them in the first place. So yeah, like, thank you to all those people. What do you guys think of the video?
Outrageous towels for views. But given the things that we do know happened, I wouldn't be surprised if they all turned out to be true. I got the idea to make this video from someone on my Discord, but sadly I don't really know how to use Discord very well, so I can't find the comments now, but if you're watching, thanks for that. What I initially dismissed as just another lol-cal train wreck revealed itself on closer inspection to be something more akin to a low-key Greek tragedy. I'll be
girl, you have no idea.
Releasing a full video on Peetz hopefully in the next week.
That's good. Oh, thank you, Nessa. You're so
also, as he is a far more interesting person than I had thought. Well, interesting in a boring kind of way, I guess. Fascinating in the way that a stagnant pond is fascinating when you finally notice the slow, strange ecosystem thriving just beneath the surface. I've already recorded the audio for that video, and it was honestly the most fun I've had making a video for a while. I'm not too sure.
All right, so next time she goes quiet, we'll watch the Peetz video if you guys want. And that was a pretty good one. It was pretty accurate, I think. Not too many inconsistencies or inaccuracies. That was fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you. Let me just check her channel. Let me just see if she's doing anything right now. Where is she? I guess I should check Salah and Chantal's channel, or whatever it's called, the Beater show. Anything new? Nope. No videos. She's not live, but let me check her regular channel. What is her channel? Let's check her regular channel real quick. Any posts? Nope. Let me look at Twitch. Let me look at Twitch. Oh yeah, she was live last night. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing last night. Hold on. So this is from last night. Let me make it bigger. So she was live 16 hours ago, dinner. 2 points, it's an hour long. I don't want to watch that right now. Anyway, maybe we'll watch that another time. Thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate it. If I can get my glasses off my face without, yeah, there we go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day and stay warm. Bye guys. Love you. Bye. Thanks for coming.